Annyeonghaseyo!
What's up? I'm Marie.
What up? It's Anna.
And you've just plugged into Seoul Soundcheck, your backstage pass for all things K-pop. It's soulful. It's slightly unhinged. It's K-pop, baby. Let's get into it. This week... Okay, that's my thing. You can take it. This week we are doing current events again.
Back again!
New month, new events, right?
This is May.
This is May.
It's gonna be May.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that's all introduction we have to do. I guess we'll just
Let's
jump
get
into it. Yeah. Okay, starting off strong. Jin of BTS released his solo EP Echo on May 16th.
Yes.
With a music video for the track Don't Say You Love Me, which was so cutie.
So cutie.
Can we talk about it? And he also announced a solo world tour, #Run Seokjin episode tour. Something like that. I don't know how to say it.
Gang.
My mother will be in attendance. I will not. But I know that because I bought her tickets.
I'm aware. Oh, because isn't your sister...
Yes, my sisters are going with her, even though they're not K-pop fans. It's fine.
They'll love Jin. I loved the song he did with Yena, Loser. That was so good. I loved it.
Yes.
Anyways.
That one is I think I do like the title track most, but after the title track,
Loser is so good.
Is my favorite.
Yeah.
Okay, also, Baekhyun of EXO released his solo album, Essence of Reverie, on May 19th. He also announced for his own solo world tour. That's so sick. Also just called Reverie. Anyway. But what I think is insane is that Baekhyun's album surpassed Jin's album in terms of album sales. And that's crazy to me.
That's crazy.
That's unheard of. A BTS member being surpassed. Armies need to step it up.
Girls.
Y'all, Echo sold 826,000 in the first week, which is also phenomenal.
Right.
However, Baekhyun sold 1 million in the first 3 days. So, y'all,
girl,
we got blown out of the water, and we need to step it up.
You are a Baekhyun
I mean,
girly,
I'm also a Baekhyun girly. So, go Baekhyun. Pop off, queen. Okay. P1 Harmony also had a comeback. May 8th. Their mini album, Duh. It was so good.
So slick.
Literally, album of the year.
For real?
Opinion.
No, for real.
I loved it. I loved every single song.
Beautiful.
I was listening through it, I was expecting to hate at least one song. Nope. Didn't.
They're all good.
No, they're so good. Anyway. They have a music video for the title track, of course, and it has won first place in Show Champion and Music Bank already, so...
Let's go,
Pop
P1.
Up Kings. I'm proud of them. They're coming up from the bottom, and I'm proud.
No, for real. I loved Murmur.
Yes,
was
Murmur,
amazing. Pretty Boy. So good.
All
Work
of them,
also was such it's that club party music coming back, and yes.
It's so good.
10 out of 10. And then, of course, the title track was phenomenal.
Obviously. Yeah. Okay, 17 are set to release a full album, which it's in 2 days at the time we're filming this.
Oh,
but by the time this is released, it will have already been out. So we don't know what it sounds like yet, but I'm so excited.
It's so stacked.
Yeah. So it's supposed to release on May 26th. The title track will be called Thunder, and it is stacked with just solo songs of all 13 members, including Jonghan and Wonwoo. Wonwoo. Anyway.
Wonwoo.
No. Wonwoo. Anyway, I'm so excited.
The teasers, it's gonna be such a good comeback.
The concept looks incredible.
I'm ready to eat it.
So good. Yes, so good. Also, every major comeback that 17 has, they get new pinky rings, group pinky rings.
Oh, that's right.
So they're getting new pinky rings, and they've released the design. And there are rumors, I don't know if this is confirmed or not, that they are releasing one for Carrot too. So
they're basically proposing.
So I'm basically married.
Engaged.
Engaged
to
be married to all of 17. Thank you very much.
Specifically Jonghan.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, thank you. I'm a military wife. Anyway, also Junghan was on an Allure, like magazine thing. Like they did a magazine photo shoot with him, and I miss him so bad. I saw that and I was like, he's beautiful. Oh my word, he's beautiful.
Is he coming up on a year?
Yeah, something like that.
In a couple months.
I should know where he's at, but apparently, I don't keep track of it. It makes me just that's sad if I do.
That's sad.
Okay. Irene and Solgi of Red Velvet are also set to release their comeback, also May 26th.
Nice.
So that will also be out by the time this episode is out. It'll be titled Tilt. It's a mini album.
Nice.
However, it's been slightly controversial. Not really, but kind of funnily controversial. Because they posted this concept photo of this oyster and people thought it was disgusting. And so they took it down. That's literally all it was.
Oh.
Because it was just I'll show you. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, it's kind of gross, but it's not.
It's not.
It's an oyster.
It's an oyster with 4 pearls in it.
Yeah. And everybody was like, that's disgusting, and they took it down. Yes, anyway, so apparently this oyster is a problem. So they took it down. But, okay, whatever. I get it. I guess it's a little bit weird looking, but it's, not that bad. Whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Yuta of NCT released his solo single album, Twisted Paradise, on May 14th. I'm obsessed. Okay. Nobody's been talking about it, and I'm genuinely upset because I am personally obsessed with this song. I love it. It is on repeat all the time in my playlist. So
she's good.
I don't really know what it is about it that I'm yes, but all of it.
That's fair.
Yes, they're key changes. And, I just want to eat it up. Anyway, I love it. He has also announced that he will be going on a solo tour just through Japan, though, so far. That's all he's announced.
Not a
world tour, a Japan tour, which is still slay. Super slay.
Good for him.
Good for him. Okay, Jennie, Lisa, and Rosé of Blackpink, and Scoops of 17 were at the Met Gala. Which I think is so funny. The memes that have been coming out about it are hilarious.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Jisoo looks a little different. And it's just Scoops.
Listen.
I love it.
Okay, I did not love Lisa's look. I think it could have been good, but it was okay.
I thought it was cool. Somebody zoomed in and was look, there are faces woven into her, the lace of her shirt, which I thought was kind of cool.
And her underwear.
Oh, that's a little weird.
Which was weird for me.
Weird. But I liked the top.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
But I agree, there was stuff to be desired, I guess. Yeah. Anyway.
But S-Scoops, look.
Oh, the modern hanbok, princely.
I loved it so much.
It was so good. I also really liked Jennie's. Jennie's was slay.
I thought it was too reminiscent of her first Met Gala outfit.
Oh, I did.
So I kind of was what
her first one was.
Oh, this has been you've done this before.
Yeah. Okay,
slightly
that's
different,
fair.
but
I still think she ate.
Queens.
But she's ate before. Anyway,
she has
I did
eaten.
not love Rosé's though. I think Rosé's was my bottom of the list, which she usually slays all the time. So I was surprised that I didn't like hers as much. But it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Sorry, Rosé.
S-Scoops did also kind of look like a Jedi. A little bit.
I feel like in the best way, though.
No, in the best way. No,
Yes.
I was just like, ooh, you look good. Also, Obi-Wan? So,
real.
That's real. Those are my
Korean Obi-Wan, and it's actually just S-Scoops.
It's just S-Scoops. Listen, that's no hate at all. It's not. No. It's just an observation.
It is an observation.
Yeah, so, there we go.
Yeah. Speaking of Lisa, she released her music video for her song with Tyla. It's called When I'm With You. I haven't seen it yet. Haven't heard it yet. But it's out.
Oh.
Anyway,
good job.
We'll have to go watch that.
You go watch it for us.
We should do that.
That's true.
Okay. G-Idol has officially dropped the G from their name. Kind of crazy. So now they're just Idol, which I feel like makes much more sense. Nobody really knew how to say their name before, so this is good, I think. But they also made this change in tandem with dropping 2 new albums to celebrate their 7th anniversary.
Oh.
I guess albums is a loose term. One is a mini album titled We Are Idol. It was released on my 2nd, which is just an album of re-recorded songs.
Gotcha.
So it's songs that have already been released, just redone. The other one is an EP titled We Are, instead of We Are Idol, it's just We Are. And that one is new music, so that one's super slay. Haven't heard it yet, but I was about to listen to it on the way here, and then I didn't. Anyway.
I think I've heard parts of the title track.
Probably.
I have nothing to comment on.
I'm sure it's great.
I'm sure it's great. Yeah. I did watch the video of, I'm going to say it, Yuchi. I'm so sorry, and y'all just have to know who I'm talking about, because I can never remember how to say it.
What it is.
But I watched this video of Yuchi, and she's, like, on live, and she's like, listen to G-Idol come back, and she was like, G-Idol, and then she swears, and then she's like, I don't come back, and it's so funny.
So funny. Even they are like, wait, what?
They were like, wait, so it'll be an adjusting period.
Yeah,
but
it will.
Good for them.
Also, when I was making this list, and they were like, oh, they're celebrating their 7th anniversary, that is crazy to me, that they have only been around for 7 years. To me, they've been around, like, just
forever.
As long as BTS, if not more. So, I don't know why I thought that, but I did.
That's
anyway,
fair.
So 7 years was really surprising to me. I was like, what?
Hello?
Because, what is Enhypen coming up on? 5.
Yeah.
So, to me, G-Idol is, like, double Enhypen's age in my brain.
That's fair.
And Enhypen is already coming up on 5.
Which is wild.
Insane. Anyway.
They're still, like, in their 2nd year. Maybe third year in my head.
In my brain, they are babies.
They're still, Nikki is still 16. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's true.
Love you, Nikki.
Love you, Nikki.
But, like, in a Nuna kind of way.
But, yeah, in a Nuna kind of way. Yeah, crazy. Cat's Eye released Gnarly on April 30th, technically, but I feel like we didn't mention it in the last one, so we're going to mention it here.
Right.
Anyway, it's been taking the world by storm. Obviously, if you do not know about this song, where have you been?
You're gnarly.
Yeah. I personally, may be controversial, I'm not a big fan. I don't love it.
That's fair.
I think it is too much like Sticker.
Oh, that's fair.
Humble opinion.
That's fair.
But I do see the appeal. I get why other people like it. However, I am not one of those people. So.
That's not me. I did see someone comment, because there's a lot of, okay, I shouldn't say a lot of, there are some Koreans who are like, if you understood the lyrics, you might not like a lot of your favorite K-pop songs.
True.
And a lot of people were like, oh, like, is this what it's like for them? You know what I mean? Of like,
honestly, that's probably
because
fair.
the lyrics are gnarly. They're weird.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah. Which I guess is the point. Like, it's
right.
On brand. Oh, but yeah.
I like the clean edit more than I like, and not even from like a, like, swear words should not be present in music. Like, you do you, whatever. Yeah. But, like, I feel like the lyrics make sense a little bit more with the clean edit.
Yeah. I guess I haven't heard the clean edit. I haven't, like, cared enough to go listen
That's
to
fair.
it.
That's fair. It's like a, I don't know how you would say it, like a guilty pleasure song. Like, it's the same energy of when I listen to, like, Charlie XCX. Like, I listen to it because or, like, Gangnam Style. Like, I'm listening it not for anything except for, like, the vibes, like, the energy.
Yeah, the hype up.
So,
yeah, that's fair. That's valid.
But I do see the correlation between Sticker and Gnarly, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm also not a huge fan of the choreo, personally. I get why it's, like, trending and why it's, like, fun to do. But I personally don't love it. But anyway. Woods took first place in Inkigayo on May 11th with his song Drowning, which is insane and crazy because this song is a B-side that he released 2 years ago.
I was gonna say, I was like, wait.
Yeah. And he's in the military right now. So he's not even releasing anything. He's not even promoting right now. And then all of a sudden, his, like, B-side from 2 years ago is #1 on Inkigayo. And he's like,
you guys.
Okay, where was this when I was not in the military? Anyway.
I love that for him.
And I love it. Also, I would just like to say that I found this song fairly recently, but not because it was becoming popular.
Okay.
Actually, I just think this is so funny.
Okay.
Because I was listening to Woods' discography. Because I know a few songs of his, and I was like, oh, I should listen to the rest of it and listen to his whole discography. and found Drowning and was like, I love this. And then it won on Inkigayo. And I was like, I didn't even, like, know that this was popular. I'm not even gonna lie.
The
So
vibes
I
were
just
in the
found it anyway.
I'm not like
just
the other
so
girls.
cool. Okay. SHINee is
No,
celebrating...
don't talk about it. No, I know what you're gonna say.
I'm gonna talk about it. SHINee is celebrating their 17th anniversary on May 25th with a single album titled Poet Artist.
No.
It will have 2 songs. One is called Starlight, and the other one is called Poet Artist.
And why?
And why?
Why? Why is it called Poet Artist, Marie? Tell me. Tell the people.
Because it was composed by Jonghyun. And I'm so ecstatic for this. I'm so excited that they are releasing it. They pulled this song from their archives, and they're releasing it. For those who don't know...
Oh, that's fair.
Jonghyun passed away in 2017, and he was a member of their group. There were 5 of them, now there's 4. And so they just pulled one of his songs from his archives, and they're releasing it. And they're, like, including him a lot in all the promotions and the merch and stuff, and it's so cute. There are these little keychains, and he has his own...
And he has his own, like, set. Like, you can get, like,
Yes.
a set of each of the members, but for the one for him, for the photo card, instead of it being a picture of him, it's, like, a picture of all of the
them?
members. And did you see the thing about the album cover?
No.
So, the album cover, or, like, one of the promotional covers is all of them with their hands. Like, you can see all of their hands.
And the shadow?
And there's a shadow that represents his hand. So, like, SHINee is always 5, and I try not to, like, delve into it so much because I'm just gonna get so sad if I think about it too much.
Literally
But also,
will cry.
like, I love them. I love all of them.
It's so cute.
It's
And
so
it's so
cutie.
precious. And that was, like, the correct move to make.
Oh, correct.
100%. And I love it. Okay. Hyungwon of Monster X has returned. He is home. He is back from the military.
The man!
He came back on May 13th.
Oh my gosh.
And was immediately as chaotic as he's always been.
I love
And I
him.
love it. He, like, threw his hat and it, like, landed behind a fence and somebody had to go get it for him. It's really embarrassing. Anyway, something like
On
that.
brand.
Monster X also released a new album now, Project Volume 1, on May 14th, like the day after he got back.
Oh.
But it's just, like, re-recorded past songs, just like the Idol one. Like,
Without,
Wonu?
Yeah.
Wonho?
Wonho?
Wonho? Wonho?
They would be without
Wonho.
Wonho.
I don't know if they're without
Okay.
Wonho or not.
Interesting.
I feel like I don't care. I love Wonho, so...
I know, I did too.
Anyway.
So that's why I'm like, no, don't. Anyway.
I don't think that's what the purpose was.
hopefully.
I don't know, though.
I love
Anyway.
Wonho.
Kiss of Life has announced that they will not be performing at KCON, even though they were originally going to.
Yes.
Which is, like, kind of, okay. And it's because of the controversy over their, like, live stream in April that was all cultural appropriation, which, valid, they made a mistake, so I get it. But also, I kind of feel bad for the girls. Like, they totally just, like, shot themselves in the foot. They were doing so well. And they had such, like, a bright future. And I hope their future can continue, but at the same time, y'all, come on.
Sometimes they're not like, not that this excuses it either, but they're like adults. Like, they're adults. And so when I saw the live, I was disappointed.
It's just obnoxious.
I'm just kind of like, come on. You know,
and they have to have been, like, trained on, like, public relations, you know, like, being in the public eye. That's part of being a trainee.
Yeah.
So they should know better. Anyway, it's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine.
But
I just hope they can, because they've apologized profusely for it. So I hope that their fans can accept their apology and then move on, and that this is the last of the, like downward slope, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Netflix announced the new K-pop themed animated movie they're releasing.
No.
I personally am kind of hyped.
No. Have you seen the trailers?
Yes.
No.
I'm hyped.
Listen.
I think I sent it to you, and I
Did
said,
you?
I'm hyped for this. And I said, actually, wait, why am I hyped for this? Because I'm actually excited.
Have you seen the 80s dupes?
Yes!
With, like, Songhwa, who is it, San and Yosan?
It's up for debate. Some people say Hongjung, some people say Yozong,
Okay.
some people say, like, so I don't think
It's insane.
It's
Tell them the plot.
It looks
Tell
so
them what's
funny.
going on. Listen, okay, I think I'll watch it for the bit.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be good, though.
Okay.
What's the premise?
That's true. Okay, it's called K-pop Demon Hunters.
No! No!
Which I think is the worst possible name they could have done. That's directly what it is. Anyway,
Yes.
it's about a K-pop girl group that doubles as demon hunters. And then there's this boy group, and they are secretly demons, and so they have to fight the boy group. Anyway. But the animators are the same as the animators for Spider-Verse.
It is good animation.
So I think the animation will be really cool. And the, like, title song, whatever, like, the main song, is by Jonghyun, Jihyo, and Jaehyung of Twice.
Slay.
And I think that's super slay, too. And the song sounds kind of super slay. So,
It's gonna...
I don't have super high hopes for it, but I think I'm actually looking forward to it.
This is my personal opinion of, like, how that movie came to be, is some movie exec, and if this is not, I apologize for whoever came up with this idea. I think you may need to go back to the drawing board, go back to film school. My personal opinion. But I think they were like, we need a new movie. And they, like, typed in ChatGPT. They were like, what is popular with young kids nowadays? And it spit out, like, fantasy and K-pop. And they were like, okay, legit, we can do that. Yeah. And then they just kept going through the ChatGPT prompts until they were like, yeah, K-pop Demon Hunter. It feels a little AI generated in terms of the story.
Yeah, that's
animation
fair.
Looks great.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll probably still watch it though.
Yeah, I will be watching it. If for no other reason other than to see if it is any good or not. But I think it'll be funny at the very least. I think I will be entertained.
Yeah.
Okay, G-Dragon is the new model. JYP is the new model for Hana Financial Group, and they put an ad on the Sphere in Las Vegas. I don't know how those things correlate, but they do.
So,
anyway.
G-Dragon
Yeah.
is a model
Yeah.
for a financial group.
Yes.
And they put an ad on the Sphere in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yep, you heard me.
Just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Yeah, anyway, but this makes him the first K-pop idol to ever be on the Sphere. So, that's kind of slay.
Period.
That's really what I wanted to get at for that was not, I don't care about the modeling for Hana group thing. That's whatever.
Okay.
But I don't even know what the point of it is. Like, why do they need a K-pop idol as their model if they're a bank? I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know.
Korea, man, is wild. Also, he helped design the ad that is on the Sphere. So that's kind of cool. Anyway.
Period. Good for you.
Okay. IDID is a group formed through the survival show Debuts plan. They haven't debuted yet, but they're going to.
Plan.
Anyway, they're under Starship Entertainment. Right now, they are under crazy fire because one of the potential members is already being accused of misogyny, bullying, and sexual assault from, like, previous classmates of his.
Whoa!
And it's like, what? Like, they have, like, they've released, like, screenshots of this, like, class group chat that they have. And I don't think he's in it, but they're talking about, like, all the things he's done. And it's wild. Anyway, so everybody's like, get him out of here! Like, get him out of the group! So I don't know if that's true or not, or if his classmates are just crazy and trying to, like, throw him under the bus for some reason. But, like, why would they do that? Why would all of them do that if they didn't have something to back it up with, you know? When
it's just one... Okay,
yeah,
normally, I'm all for, like, speak up, you know, do your thing. After getting into K-pop, there's, like, so many times where I'm like, why do you lie about that? Like, what's the benefit of lying about something like that? But since it's, like, so many people, I don't know. I don't know.
Kind of crazy. Anyway, so they're like, get him out of here. Take him out. Anyway, so I don't know anything about him, but that's the tea right now.
Wow.
Anyway, in lighter news, JYP is reported to be joining the next Waterbomb in Seoul in July.
No!
I have never been more tempted to go in my life. I want to go so bad.
I want to go!
Just to be there for that. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I want to be there.
But it's gonna be beautiful. You know it's gonna be amazing. Here's the thing. Okay, and maybe this makes me a hypocrite for saying, like, Demon Hunters is gonna be awful, and then also, like, I want to see JYP in person. But, like, I don't know. Maybe it is. I'm just human.
Different vibes.
Anyway, who let this man go to Waterbomb? I want to know, and I want to give them a raise.
Literally, he was like, you know who we should get? JYP.
Not
JY
like
Poppy.
JY Poppy.
And they were like, yes. And they reached out to him, and he was like, say less.
He's
I
like, "Say
already
less."
have the outfit.
He has. It's the like plastic pants.
That's
with
literally
the
what I
shirt.
thought of. I was like, if he doesn't wear the plastic pants, I'm gonna be sad, low key.
How about we just go to Korea a month early and
Okay.
we'll just stay there for an extra month?
Yeah, we're literally going in August, but the Waterbomb is in July, and so it's fine. It's fine. I'll just cry about it.
That's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna
I
be
hope
incredible.
everyone goes to that. I hope
Literally.
everyone goes and enjoys.
Please go enjoy for us. Mark Twain of GOT7 is also set to release a single called Hallyu on May 30th, so it will also be out by the time this is released. But
Period.
have not heard it yet because it's not in existence yet. So anyway,
No.
but Slay, it looks cool.
Period.
I don't know. It's just a single, so I don't have anything else to say about it other than that.
And it's not out yet, so here we go.
Tom Cruise
Yes!
is set to appear in Run Jin.
Yes!
BTS's Jin's variety show.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm safe to say that we are all very excited about this.
Him and Jin are so funny together. I've
He's
seen
so
clips,
funny.
like the preview clips
Yes,
for it.
Yeah.
It's
Hilarious.
beautiful.
I'm so excited. And apparently Tom Cruise's team reached out to Jin's team and was like, can we promote the new Mission Impossible movie
Cutie.
on your show?
Wait!
So good for Jin.
Wait!
For ringing in the Hollywood stars now. I love this crossover. It's everything we never knew we needed. So
Tom Cruise low-key has a presence in, like, the K-pop, J-pop world, though.
low-key,
Like, he's
the
been
Mission
there.
Impossible movies
Yeah.
just do. Like,
Mhm.
there was, like, the 17 interview for the last one.
Uh-huh.
And then this one, but Tom Cruise wasn't in the last one, so now he's in this. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
I love it. I'm
It's
here for it.
great.
Anyway,
Good for him.
so funny. Anyway, I think that's about it. That is all that I have in terms of K-pop news. Unless you have anything that you feel like I missed and you want to add.
Stayville is in big trouble right now.
Why?
Did you hear about that?
Oh, with the Chan thing?
Yeah.
I saw
Chan
that.
went off on
Yes,
stage.
as he should.
But period.
Yes, honestly, like, and he was like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have been emotional. I was like, no, King, you should have been emotional because that was the appropriate response to whatever was going on.
Which
Anyway.
I thought about this a lot because a lot of people, because Chan did Chani's room for like what? Like 3 years straight, something like
Yeah.
that. And then was like, oh, I can't do them anymore. Like, I'm not allowed to do them anymore. And fans are always like, oh, JYP is, and Division 1 is being, like, so mean to him for, like, not letting him do lives. But he's done lives
He has.
since then.
Yeah.
By himself.
Yeah.
Without the staff. My guess is he made that choice. He was like, I can't do that every week anymore.
Honestly, he probably did.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot. And, okay, for those who don't
Every
know
Sunday?
what was going on,
Mhm.
Chan, was it on Bubble?
Yeah, and then moved to YouTube when...
Oh.
Or no, it was on...
No, like, his...
Oh, his rant? Oh,
thing was
Bubble.
on
Yeah, it was on
Okay.
Bubble.
He posted on Bubble, like, just basically calling out Stays for, like, bashing on JYP.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, maybe think next time that it possibly was the artist's decision to do something rather than the company's decision to do something.
Because in the most recent Skiz Talker, Chan is only in there, I think I saw someone was like, it's like 3 seconds max. And so
Oh, really?
Stays, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
So
that.
Stays were pissed because they were like, Division 1 isn't giving enough screen time for Chan, and Division 1 sucks, and JYP blah, 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 blah. And so Chan was like, you guys, have you ever thought about, like, maybe, like, I've been super busy and I didn't want to be in Skiz Talker as much because I have stuff to do. Like, do not be bashing on the company.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he also talked about, like, his anxieties in terms of, like, being on camera all the time because no matter what he does, he's under fire for it. And I think that's so real and so sad that literally he can't do anything right.
No.
And we are always like, oh, Chan, we love and support you no matter what. And then everything he does is wrong. So I get it. I 100%, I'm like, good for you for saying something about it.
Yes. Because Staybell needs a cleanse. That's my controversial take right now. It needs a cleanse. And if that's what kickstarts it, Period. Get it done. Anyway, I'm proud of him. There we go. I think that's it.
So,
I think that's it. Slay.
Yeah. Okay, that is it for today's episode of Soul Soundcheck. Be sure to like, comment, and follow all of our socials. Links to those are in the description for this episode. And until next time, keep it delulu.
Annyeong!